Staddon from Harare, Zimbabwe. This is Amanda Sanderson, my other half. My problem started about 2.5 years ago. That's when I started having problems with my back. And I was recommended to go see doctor, told that he's the best surgeon in Southern Africa. And I had a lot of faith in him. So we had my operation in June 2015. And soon after that, within 6 months, I could feel that nothing was happening. So I went back to see him and I asked the doctor, what did you do? And he couldn't explain to me because at that stage he didn't put any implants. And then I told him, look, let me go for MRIs and CT scans and see what's wrong with me because I don't feel any better. And we went for CT scans, MRIs, and he told me that there's still pressure there. So I said, let's have another operation. That's when I had another operation.
It's in February 2016.
February 2016. And then about 6, 7, 8 months down the line, I was even worse off than before. Then I met up with some Cuban doctors that were friends of ours. And they made an appointment for me to see Dr. in Broya, but this wasn't a bone surgeon, he was a neurosurgeon. And I went and see this neurosurgeon and he recommended that I would see the neurosurgeon in Harare because the neurosurgeon in Harare had more experience than him and he could do keyhole surgery. And when I started the process, I felt that something was wrong. The problem I had could never be fixed with keyhole surgery. It was too big for a keyhole surgery. Anyhow, we continued. He wasn't happy with the MRI scan, so he sent me for a CAT scan. I went for a nerve conduction test as well. Had a nerve conduction test, and then they gave me all the prices, how much it's going to cost me for the surgery. And at the end of the day, my shortfall would have been about $6,000 to $7,000. So I went and see the guy that, the medical aid, to find out what's going on. I'm on super masca. I'm paying so much medical aid, and how can I pay so much shortfall? That's when you sent me 4 quotations with 4 different hospitals. And I said to him, which is the best hospital and all that, and he couldn't answer. That's when I contacted you by email. And I said to you, I liked this MPCT hospital, and I liked the surgeon that was doing it, reading through the surgeon's experience and all that. I didn't know about the hospital. All I knew that it was a new hospital and all the equipment in the hospital were new. So I was pleased with that. I said, this is a new equipment, so all my x-rays and everything will be shown up good. That's when I chose MCT. And that's when I wrote to you. And that's when the ball started rolling. And I've had the operation. I've been here for 2 weeks now. And it's fantastic. It's something out of this world compared to what I was, and compared to what the living conditions I had to endure during my operation in Zimbabwe. I lived in a little room as big as my bed, and it really made life horrible for me. It was terrible compared to what service I got here. the service I got here, the nurses were 24 hours, doctors were 24 hours. I got no complaints about the service and all that, and everything just went well. My blood tests, my aftercare was so well looked after. The nurses were there taking my blood pressure, making sure I take my tablets on time. Because coming here, I wasn't just coming here for my back. I was a diabetic, I had problems with my kidneys, and there are a lot of other problems which they had to make sure that things were right before I went up for the surgery. So I was very, very impressed about all the doctors that looked at me. And I was impressed with the lure of treatment possible, made it possible for me. They just took me under the hat, and everything I wanted they took care of. And I'm a person that likes perfection, so I want to know about everything. I always had questions, asking you this, that, and you always had an answer for me, which was that's what I wanted to hear. Although things changed in the long run, but I understand there was more work done than anything else. For me, I'm going back to Bulawayo, and I just hope that I'm going to recover 100%. Thank you.
We came to Mumbai not knowing what we were coming to face, but knowing that we were coming here for the best, and we were so excited to be here. Our first impression was the man who met us at the airport waited so long to meet us, but he was so pleasant, and this is what struck me about the service that we would receive here. And we came to the hospital, and immediately we were surrounded by doctors, and not cold-hearted, but people who really took an interest in everything that was happening to Stan. And that impressed me because it was a personal care, and we were treated, we felt like royalty, and we received good treatment. The very next morning he had all his tests done, and
my tests started the same day.
Same day.
Sunday afternoon they started.
That's
my
right.
tests.
But straight away, it went so fast. When the doctor said you're going to be operated on, we were taken aback because we thought it's too quick. We're not used to things happening that quickly. But it went so smoothly, and every day somebody would make sure, are you all right? Are you happy? Have you had something to eat? Is your bed comfortable? That kind of thing. And we've really had a wonderful stay here. So we're thankful to Treatment Possible. We look forward to a good life back home when we get back to Zimbabwe.